up all them videos, we feeding the Church of the Most High. We got a a new site that we put up on YouTube the other day, and it's called Magus Mullis Archives, and basically all those videos that go back a year and a half, 2 years ago or more, it's all going to go on that site right there, on that YouTube site. And you know what? You got to watch those old videos because you get there's a lot of solid information in those old videos. Go ahead.
It says, which he hath purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock.
And you see that. Got all these clowns out there trying to get at us or get at people that follow us to follow them so they can learn that madness. Go ahead.
It says, also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them.
Right. Now that's what I said about that situation earlier, about this guy that's outside the circle of GMS. He's trying to get guys that are in the circle of GMS to pull them out so he can set up his own disciples. But he's not going to go out there and develop his own disciples. He's going to try to get guys that he knew on the other side, on the inside. Now the guys that fall for demons like that, you're not grounded. You just been acting. And that's why you camp leaders, you have to watch over these guys, man. And you have to examine yourself. You got to know when a guy's mind is not right. So, go ahead.
Therefore, watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone night and day with tears.
But by the space of 3 years, because you started getting it about 3 years ago. Now look, this is Paul. I'm not saying I'm Paul, all right? To set the record, you got these idiots out there. It's hard going around telling people they're easier. But I ain't never said to nobody, to none of you cats out there, that I was the Apostle Paul. I ain't never sent no emails saying, look, brother, I'm the Apostle Paul. But you got these guys saying, yeah, this brother Tahar thing, he's the Apostle Paul. I don't know who I might be. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's not important. Just like John, when they asked John if he's one of them prophets, they asked him if he was Elijah. And what did he say? He said no. But was he Elijah? Yes, he was Elijah. Why did he say no? Because he didn't know that he was Elijah. Just like I don't know who I was back then. If you ask me if I'm Paul, I'm going to say what? I'm going to say no. All I know is that I'm Tahar, and I got a job to do this time. So whatever I did back then, that has nothing to do with it. I'm back here in the flesh all over again. So I gotta, if I did great things back then, I gotta prove myself all over again to the Most High. How about Shemi Hawashai? So for the record, I'm not Paul. Now I could be Paul. You know, I could be a lot of people. This brother could be Paul. This brother could be James. He could be. We don't know who he is. We don't know who the hell we are. But these guys, they had nothing better to do. And like this elder said, when we put up new videos, those guys that hate us, they're going to see if they put up the new videos. So I can put in a negative comment. You're the first motherfuckers that come on our site to see us, man. And you know how I know? Because the first where it says like and dislike, it might be 2 dislikes. I said, there goes the first motherfuckers, man. The haters, boy. Go ahead.
This is Philippians 3:13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
What verse is that? That was Philippians 3:13. All right, go ahead. That was it on that. All right, now let's go back.
Do you want me to go to Romans now?
No. We're finished. We go back in Acts. I finished that. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Colossians, the 2nd chapter, the 1st verse to the 9th verse.
This is the. All right. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 1. For I would that you knew what great conflict I have.
This is the Apostle Paul speaking again. Go ahead, or writing this letter, epistle. Go ahead.
For I would that you knew what great conflict I have for you and for them at Laodicea, and for as many as have not seen my face in the flesh, that their heart might be comforted, being knit together in love, unto all riches of the full assurance of understanding.
I'll read that again. Riches.
That the hearts might be comforted, that their hearts might be comforted, being knit together in love, and unto all riches of the full assurance of understanding.
All riches of the full assurance of understanding. Meaning to totally have this truth, to totally be grounded, rooted. Go ahead.
It says, to the acknowledgement of the mystery of the Most High.
Yeah, this is a mystery, man. This is not written like a textbook. Oh, I don't know what that breakdown is. Let me go to the back of the book, and the Most High is not going to give you that. He's not going to say, well, footnote. You don't understand that? Let's go back. Let's go to the back of the book, and it'll explain. It doesn't work that way. Go ahead.
It says, and of the Father and of the Anointed, in whom are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge.
Now let's understand one thing. Riches and treasures, in this case, is talking about this truth, this knowledge. Go ahead.
And this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words.
Now go to the blue letter on that, brother. Read that again.
And this is Colossians 2 and 4. And this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words.
Lest any man beguile. We're going to look up the word beguile. And we're going to look up the word entice. Because that's what's happening now. So you guys that are not rooted and grounded, you're gonna get sucked up into that madness, man. Go ahead.
All right, first we're going to look up the word. Beguile.
Strong's G 3884. Paralagizamai. Paralagizamai.
Which means to reckon wrong, miscount. Yeah, that's why I had my man say it. To cheat by false reckoning, to deceive by false reasoning, to deceive, delude, circumvent. Which circumvent means to go around the truth, dance around it. To reckon wrong, miscount, to cheat by false reckoning, to deceive by false reasoning, deceive, delude, circumvent. All right, now the next word is enticing words. Yeah, they have it lumped together. Is the Greek.
Strong's G 4086. Pithanalagia. Pithanalagia.
Which means the word enticing in the English. It says speech adapted to persuade discourse in which probable arguments are adduced. In a bad sense, persuasiveness of speech, specious discourse leading others into error. I'll read that again. It says speech.
This guy I'm talking about, man, that's doing that. That's exactly the scriptures fit him to a T. Or as Johanna would say, these scriptures fit him to a T-bone. Go ahead.
Yeah. The definition is speech adapted to persuade discourse in which probable arguments are adduced. In a bad sense, persuasiveness of speech, specious discourse leading others into error.
That's all we need. We don't gotta read that. We don't gotta read no more. Yeah, that Greek, man, is bad, man. That Hebrew. That's why you gotta master that blue letter, man. That blue letter, that should be your friend. And you want to get deeper into the scripture, deeper into those words, go into the original Hebrew or the original Greek. All right? All right, go ahead.
right, back in Colossians 2 and 4. And this I say, lest any man should beguile you with enticing words. For though I be absent in the flesh, yet am I with you in the spirit, joying and beholding your order and the steadfastness of your faith in the Messiah. As you have therefore received the Messiah, Yahushua the Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up and established in the faith as
Rooted and built up. Let's look those words up. Because if you're rooted and built up, you won't get a cleanse.